Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is actually going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. As you can see, Kisumu is also fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, today pleaded with Ndindi Nyoro to stop his supremacy battle with Rigathi Gachagua. And the question which most Kenyans are asking is, who is behind Ndindi Nyoro? Because let's face it, Ndindi Nyoro is a close ally of William Samoei Arap Ruto. And there is no way Ndindi Nyoro can escalate his political activities against Rigathi Gachagua and in Mount Kenya without the approval of William Samoei Arap Ruto. Most Kenyans believe that Ruto is actually the hand behind Ndindi Nyoro's political activities. And for those who've been following the politics of this country very closely, you should have noted three things that are actually fueling the supremacy battle between Ndindi Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua. The first thing is that during 2022 negotiations between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, or William Ruto and Mount Kenya for that matter, William Ruto never committed to yangu kumi, yako kumi, the way Uhuru Kenyatta committed to supporting William Ruto. And because of that, it has given room for speculation. And you add to the fact that when Rigathi Gachagua was appointed as William Ruto's running mate, he was not the first choice. The first choice was none other than Professor Kithure Kindiki. And one of the individuals who played a huge role in the nomination of Rigathi Gachagua is actually none other than Ndindi Nyoro. The fact that Ruto never committed to support Rigathi Gachagua is the reason we are seeing people like Ndindi Nyoro who were privy to whatever was happening, escalating their activities in Mount Kenya. Number two, William Ruto has also expressed his preference for Musalia Mudavadi. The truth of the matter is that you ask anybody, it is clear to them that William Ruto prefers Musalia Mudavadi to Rigathi Gachagua as far as 2032 politics. And that's why Musalia Mudavadi is comfortable that for him in 2027 is going to support William Ruto. But when it comes to 2032, it's going to be on the ballot. And the fact that William Ruto is now working very closely and spending most of his time in Western Kenya is something that is fueling the Mount Kenya revolution, because you are also seeing Moses Kuria name coming up, Professor Kithure's name coming up. Of late, we have also started seeing the name of Anne Waiguru coming up. And number three is Mount Kenya's political interest in 2032. That is also something that is fueling the rivalry between Rigathi Gachagua and Ndindi Nyoro. The truth is, if you put Rigathi Gachagua here and you put Ndindi Nyoro here, who do you think can get the highest number of votes from Kenyans? Who? Most Kenyans would go or would vote for Ndindi Nyoro. And in fact, that's why the other day, Moses Kuria went to Kisumu, and after going to Kisumu, he made some interesting tweet on his Twitter handle, challenging all these people fighting for Mount Kenya supremacy to come out and face him at the national level. So there's that Mount Kenya 2032 politics, because most people believe that in 2032, Mount Kenya are definitely going to produce a presidential candidate. And that Mount Kenya are aware that it will be very difficult for Kenyans to support Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why people like Ndindi Nyoro, who are potential, are coming out to take the ground. So in this video, I want us to look at the meaning of William Ruto's statement earlier today. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. And by the way, Rigathi Gachagua also responded to Ndindi Nyoro, and he met with MCS from Murang'a, which means Rigathi Gachagua is also out now to stamp his authority.
Let us not be transfixed with childish politics of succession, of elections. We have barely come from elections. 1.5 years. People want service. Watu wanataka kuhudumiwa, watu wanataka kujua mambo ya barabara, mambo ya ukulima, mambo ya stima, mambo ya maziwa. Sasa mambo ya uchaguzi ni tuachane na hiyo maneno. I want to appeal to everybody. more so in our region, which people look a little bit confused. Let us focus on service delivery, and we want this region of ours, all this region, to be united under President William Ruto, the way tulikubaliana, tuunge yeye mkono, tuwache mambo mingi na tufanyie wananchi kazi. Na aria mara fagira gitaro giki gitu merwa tiri mukugire akorire.
Let us wait and see how all these things are going to unfold. Listen in to William Ruto earlier today before we proceed.
Kama MCA, wabunge wetu, magavana wetu, viongozi wote, jameni tuungane. Tumepatiwa kazi na hawa wananchi. Na tutakuwa na makosa makubwa kama badala ya kufanya hii kazi, na tuko na agenda kubwa ya Kenya. Tuko na agenda ya transformation ya taifa letu la Kenya. Tuko na agenda ya kuzalisha chakula tuondoe njaa. Tuko na agenda ya kupanga ajira ya hawa vijana. Tuko na agenda ya kupanga mambo ya matibabu katika taifa letu la Kenya. Itakuwa tunaharibu muda ya Wakenya kama badala ya kufanya hiyo kazi tumerudi tukaanza kupanga mambo ya siasa ati ya huko mbele, ati ya siku gani. Mimi nataka niwaulize jameni, all leaders, I want to ask all leaders, it will be an insult to the people of Kenya that instead of concentrating on delivering on the assignment given to us by the people of Kenya, we have a very well cut out assignment on matters transformation of Kenya, how to create jobs, how to expand our food production, how to ensure that every citizen has access to universal health. Let me ask all leaders that we focus our attention on the delivery of the assignment that was given to us by the people of Kenya, especially leaders in Kenya Kwanza, leaders in UDA. I want to ask them to step down any contestations for whatever positions, present or future, so that we can work together, focus on delivering to the people of Kenya, ensure that we keep our promise to the people of Kenya, so that we can discharge our commitments and the people of Kenya can see us for who we are as leaders who are looking into the future. Na wauliza viongozi wote.
Now that's William Samoei Arap Ruto. But what is my interpretation about William Ruto's statement today? Several. Number one, that message by Ruto was actually meant to massage Rigathi Gachagua's ego, because Rigathi Gachagua was actually present. That is the fact. William Ruto never talked about 2027 running mate. If William Ruto wanted to save Rigathi Gachagua, the first thing he would have done was to warn Ndindi Nyoro and confirm to Kenyans or Kenya Kwanza supporters that my running mate in 2027 is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. Then those who are now supporting Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro for 2032, were going to chicken out because already that ticket is secured. So for me, Ruto was just massaging the egos of Rigathi Gachagua. Maybe Rigathi Gachagua confronted him that, why are you not talking to these your people? So for me, that's number one. Number two, I think William Ruto has also realized that the way the supremacy battle was going to affect his own political interest and ambitions. The truth of the matter is that if there's one man who needs Mount Kenya voting bloc, it's William Ruto. But after starting this war, he has realized that this might lead actually to several things. The first thing is internal sabotage. Most of these leaders were definitely going to sabotage each other. Rigathi Gachagua sabotaging Ndindi Nyoro sabotaging Rigathi Gachagua, and it was going to affect him in the long run. And of course, there is also the division in Mount Kenya. A united Mount Kenya is what William Ruto needs. If Kenya Kwanza is going to be divided, then we are also seeing those Kenya Kwanza supporters not willing to support William Ruto again, and amongst them they are divided, what do you think was going to happen? And if you leave that, what if the competition became cutthroat to an extent that they start fighting, exposing their secrets? Who is going to be affected? William Ruto. So I think William Ruto has seen the trajectory this war was taking. Maybe he didn't really anticipate it was going to take that route. Number 3, based on that tone, you can also clearly understand that William Ruto is trying to exonerate himself from the showdown. He doesn't want to be blamed. But can you remove William Ruto's hands from the war between Rigathi Gachagua and Ndindi Nyoro? It's actually very difficult to remove William Ruto's hands in that war. So the truth is, he wants to exonerate himself that, for me, I'm not there. Stop it. Number 4, the outcome of this onslaught or showdown has shocked these guys. What they're seeing is not what they expected. So sometimes you have to take a tactical retreat. So Ruto has decided that it's time to take that tactical retreat, because what he expected to achieve from Rigathi Ndindi Nyoro's fight is not really what is coming out. And lastly, you know, in the eyes of most Kenyans, and particularly in Mount Kenya, they believe that Kenya Kwanza has failed. So if Kenya Kwanza has failed, what should be the priority? The priority should be very simple: service delivery to the people. But now in Mount Kenya, Ndindi Nyoro comes, talks about 2027. The leaders from the mountain talks about 2027 and 2032. Rigathi Gachagua meets MCS, they're not talking development. What are they talking about? How they talk about Mount Kenya succession is childish. So the truth is, it was going to expose Kenya Kwanza failure, because Ndindi Nyoro would accuse Rigathi of failure, Rigathi would accuse these guys of sabotage, and it was going to impact negatively on William Ruto's presidential bid in 2027. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, Makwiny. Bye-bye.